What if you could be dramatically more profitable while increasing your quality? Introducing the next generation of our technology, a feature that changes everything: autonomous process control. What if you could implement a universal process and actively control even the biggest viscosity variations shot by shot? Materials are central to profitability and production today, but using regrind or mixed resins creates the challenge of viscosity variation. The result? Inconsistent parts. Without compensation, the impact is obvious and costly. In conventional molding, localized pressure builds during filling. The red areas represent stress, which leads to warpage and longer cooling times. By reducing pressure, we also reduce stress on the part. Our focus? Solving the industry's biggest pains: reducing cycle time, clamp force, shear, shrink, warp, and operator intervention. You can now look at your constant pressure with 3 curves and monitor your process performance. Family molds running on your machine? One shot will get the whole kit, and now you can build this type of tooling and run this process with success and ease. Difficult part geometries can lead to defects due to shear and flow imbalances. However, when that geometry is driving your system's control, many of these issues can be alleviated automatically. The moment the mold opens, we know the part is good. With our cavity pressure sensors combined with autonomous process control, we're delivering the next generation of RJG technology, controlling viscosity variation before the mold even opens. How does it work? The geometry of the part determines how the material flows. When narrow geometry creates localized pressure and stress, it can lead to flash or even tool damage. But with real-time process adjustment, the geometry itself informs the machine, allowing us to compensate and stay in control. And once the mold opens, we know the outcome of that part. This is the key to producing defect-free parts with unmatched consistency across every batch. With material under control, your team gains confidence, your parts meet quality standards, and sustainability improves, as any material can now be transformed into a reliable part. Our interface is simple and clear. Enable autonomous control and configure your process. Set your set point with injection pressure and injection time. Activate your autonomous adjustments and define your range. This creates the settings for how your process will adjust your pressure. At top cavity pressure, Smart Hold takes over, reducing machine pressure and creating the optimal percentage variation for packing and cooling. That's how your hold is established with precision. Select how it will be triggered and the percentage you want to reduce injection pressure relative to cavity pressure. You can set up more advanced settings, and at this point, you're ready to go. Start your autonomous control and let the injection pressure adjust to compensate for viscosity changes. Trust your process to constantly adjust and ensure every shot is controlled, with autonomous technology on the job. Our innovation is driving process control to the next level. CoPilot is now giving you not only control, but visibility, making sure we are constantly making a good part, with autonomous data that provides clarity, consistency, and data for your production. Designed to fuel your growth, driving sales, increasing output, reducing short shots, enhancing quality, and adjusting for viscosity, all while delivering up to 50% higher margins. Supported technicians, confident engineers, satisfied OEMs. Our team of experts works together for your success, pioneering innovation, guaranteeing high-quality parts, and keeping our technology ahead of the market's needs. A molding machine never looked better. And together, we are saving the cost for real investments. For our energy, for our future generations, for our environment. Guarantee the quality of your parts by controlling your process, your machine, and your mold. The new era of molding is here, and we're ready. Are you? Envision the future with RJG.